Book summary of How to Win the Gruesome Games, Villains Academy 3 by Ryan Hammond. Introduction in the world of Villains Academy. Being bad is the ultimate goal, and the annual Gruesome Games are the ultimate test of villainy. The stakes are high. Students must cheat, prank, and outsmart each other to win the coveted Trouble Trophy and secure a place in the legendary Book of Bad. Our protagonist, Bram, a werewolf struggling to prove his worth in a school full of nefarious mischief makers, is determined to lead his team, the Weirdos, to victory. However, with formidable rivals, ruthless competition, and the ever-present challenge of embracing his villainous potential, Bram faces his toughest test yet. The Gruesome Games begin. The Gruesome Games are a time-honored tradition at Villains Academy, dating back to its 5 founding members, who rise from their graves each year to spectate. The games consist of a series of wicked challenges where students must showcase their villainous skills, but there's only one rule. Anything goes. Cheating, scheming, and sabotage are all encouraged. Bram and his misfit group of friends, the Weirdoghs, aren't the school's typical villains. Unlike the fearsome overlords who excel at deceit and treachery, the Weirdoghs' approach to villainy often looks suspiciously like teamwork and loyalty. Bram wants to win, but he's torn between his desire to prove himself and his growing realization that maybe there's more to being bad than just being ruthless. The challenges. Chaos ensues. The first event of the games, the severed head and spoon race, is an absurd and grotesque version of the classic egg and spoon race, with the detached and very talkative head balanced on spoons. The overlords, led by the cunning and manipulative Scarmella, immediately start using underhanded tricks, tripping opponents, summoning distractions, and even hexing the racetrack. Despite the overlords' dirty tactics, Bram and his team come up with a different strategy. Instead of trying to cheat in conventional way, they focus on creativity. Using mix of misdirection and teamwork, the Weirdoghs pull off shocking upset, narrowly winning the race and earning their first points. However, victory comes at cost. The overlords are furious and vow revenge, setting up tense rivalry that will play out across the competition. The Trouble Trophy in the Book of Bad. As the game's progress, Bram becomes increasingly fixated on winning the Trouble Trophy, the ultimate symbol of villainous excellence, but he soon discovers that simply being the best at mischief isn't enough. Winning the games is about making lasting impression on the Academy's founders, who keep record of the most legendary villainous acts in the Book of Bad. This realization makes Bram question his approach. Does he need to embrace villainy to be remembered? As he wrestles with these doubts, he receives an unexpected invitation to the secret lair of the League of Losers Law, a mysterious group rumored to be filled with villains who failed to live up to their potential. Could this secret society hold the key to Bram's true villainous identity? A grand prank for the ages. For the final event, teams must pull off the most epic prank imaginable. Something so audacious and chaotic that it leaves permanent mark on Villains Academy history. The overlords prepare an elaborate scheme involving cursed fireworks, enchanted swamp gas, and horde of gremlins. Their goal? To completely shut down the school for an entire week. Something never achieved before. Meanwhile, Bram and the Weirdoghs struggle to come up with a plan that can outshine the overlords' chaos. But just when things seem hopeless, inspiration strikes. What if they prank the entire school at once? Their final prank is a masterpiece of coordinated chaos. Trick so bold, so unpredictable, that even the overlords are left stunned. The prank involves turning the school's statues into living, insult-hurling gremlins, enchanted cafeteria food that turns into mini monsters when eaten, ghostly illusion that makes it look like the entire school is vanishing into another dimension. The result? Utter pandemonium. Even the legendary founders, watching from beyond the grave, are delighted by the creativity and sheer audacity of the prank. Conclusion: different kind of villain. As the dust settles, the judges declare the Weirdoghs the winners of the Gruesome Games. However, Bram learns a valuable lesson. Winning isn't just about being the biggest and baddest. Sometimes the best villains are the ones who break the rules in their own unique way. Bram might not be the most traditionally evil student at Villains Academy, but he has proven that there's more than one way to leave villainous legacy. And as he looks ahead to his next adventure, one thing certain: villainy has never been this much fun. Final thoughts and themes. Ryan Hammond's How to Win the Gruesome Games delivers hilarious mischief, thrilling competition, and fresh take on what it means to be villain. Through Bram's journey, the book explores themes of friendship versus rivalry. The contrast between the Weirdoghs' teamwork and the overlords' cutthroat tactics highlights different approaches to success, identity, and self-acceptance. Bram struggles to fit into school that demands certain type of, ultimately proving that embracing one's own style can be just as powerful. The power of creativity. The Weirdoghs' victory showcases that thinking outside the box can be game changer. Even in a world that values deception and sabotage, with its fast-paced plot, laugh-out-loud humor, and delightfully wicked twists, How to Win the Gruesome Games is must-read for fans of mischief, magic, and unforgettable adventures.